Well, thank you very much. It's up to you. And good morning again. I want to say plenty thank you for this opportunity because I believe this is now my first appearance since the announcement of elections result. June 27th, I think, when they announced the final results. As you know, we as a party, we been and we still wholeheartedly reject the elections where the Chief Electoral Commissioner announced at all levels, you know, presidential, parliamentary, and local council levels. And since then, we party done busy with several engagements locally and internationally, and also we done busy to go around the country and try for, you know, assess some of the damages we see happen to we party promises of people we, you know, now members and supporters of we party, and also we busy don't they go around the try for figure out the number of supporters and members them we don't become displaced as a result of the many challenges we then go through, and also the number of people who will still get locked up in several cells them across this country, because we want to ensure say as the utmost priority we emphasize the safety and security of we membership and supporters them first, and I'll also continue to address this thing will happen to we country we as we leader refer to them as a coup on democracy and coup on the choice and the will of the people of Sierra Leone.
Okay, so let's take step by step. Let's look at the different things enforced on the assessment. You talk about assessing damages of the APC party. Now, outside the NTRB, so what's part of the country?
Several areas in the south and the east, particularly Kenema, Kailan, Pujong, Bond, Bo, particularly, we get situations who say we offices then damaged, broken windows, broken chairs, you know, theft and stolen properties. In other areas, they even burn houses belonging to members and supporters of the APC. And Bo, the premise Usawi party office been there, then Bonham, in Kailan, then Bonham, and since 2018 also in Tayama, we office there be Bonham, and all of them things then they. So their assessment then they be very important to we, because these are properties belonging to the party and members of the party as well as supporters of the party, and this happened several places across the country.
So I get a record of fact or evidence or proof to them?
Oh yes, we do. Naimeka say we go around the country, they do assessments, because these are all things we want for ensure say we're able to address as a political party. We know the challenges we will face before the elections, during the elections, and even after the elections. So these challenges are, you know, we priority for ensure say we able to address them. Their wrongs then we will feel say happen, we right them, and which is why, you know, some of the actions that we will take as a political party post announcement of elections result, then why I inform their actions then they.
All right, Mr. Tunis, you mentioned about when I go around the country, engage local and international partners, and even common people them. What's in this engagement mean about?
Well, the engagement been there about the overall assessment of the elections generally, and the disparity and inconsistency we see in the results announced by the Chief Electoral Commissioner, the statistical impossibilities, you know, so, and also, you know, inform them of we intentions, the actions we want for take as a political party. The APC is a very structured party. The leadership not just make decision where they not, you know, cascade and down to the rest of the membership for ensure say we get buy-in, we get support. So whatever step we take, we have to ensure that we bring everybody, making sure that the safety and security of we membership and support base are the utmost priority.
You see me so mention about when I go around for no homeless people you know, in a police custody. So far, almost people that actually presently in a police custody or different correctional center.
A huge, it's over 200 people. For in Freetown alone, for example, for incidences ranging up to about August 10 and beyond, we get over 165 people as per we own count. And in other parts of the country as well, we still get people locked up. And we still, by the way, even as recent as last week, we get a situation also where another person was arrested in Bont, brought to Bo because they say it makes statements then we, kind of like critical of the presidency of this country. So we still face that situation and we assess them as then they come up, we record them as then they come up, in addition to the one they will already be on record.
As soon as they assess the people away, they only now support them. How much on a try for no waiting at the reason we make them dinner sell?
We did take all of that into consideration. That is why we don't want for mix crime with politically motivated arrests. Those are very different things. And, they assess their reasons based on their engagement with the security apparatus and based on even the one that we don't appear court or we don't appear court it, all of them things then they will consider. Because, like I said, we want to ensure we're able to distinguish people who commit crime and also people will then just arrest because of statements where they don't make way, then feel say political or otherwise. So then the one and the all we take into consideration, be rest assured.
So in terms of the assessment of damaged property of the APC party and some supporter there within a cell, and all of this way una don't get that and see, and according to una get a record of the entire, una try for make sure say una make an approach to the rightful authority them, especially on the police for release on a supporter them.
We have several things that we take into consideration. It's been just over 3 months since the elections, and we still get the overarching issue we get for do with the results itself, and we request not only us but several other institutions and for the Chief Electoral Commissioner for make the results available to all of us through by polling stations or polling centers. We so far that not happening, and also for ensure we really drill down and narrow down on the activities of our elections management bodies prior, during, and even after the elections, for make sure we correct the the wrongs will happen, we right them, so that they're not going to happen again in this country, and so that also the people of this country will get the confidence, for ensure yes, the government will then get a legitimate.
So we since last month when I set up a committee for investigate people who don't take decision we go against the APC party they don't value or believe. And we see the committee say not to just the 2 NP they already don't go ahead go to parliament, but other people also they believe they don't go against the APC party decision. You can give will listening via them an update on that particular committee there.
Well, first of all, I want to let people understand we constitution, the 2022 constitution make provision for the establishment of what we call disciplinary and grievance handling committee. Where committees will be set up at every level, from ward level all the way to national level. And I emphasize this because I don't want to let people feel that disciplinary committee we set up, they only set them up for the MPs or the people and we don't do it and do so. Then set them up because the constitution say if for day. And if for day for address issues around discipline within the party and issues around disagreement and grievances where they come up also. The disciplinary committee be done set up, it come happen the issue we get for do with the 2 MPs we don't go to parliament are the first issues that we then get for deal with, and they don't meet, they don't write to them, and I sure they don't get reply, then be supposed to get an hearing. And once they start for make recommendations to the party go look at the recommendations. The one they will know will be able to implement at a level below the National Delegates Conference. We go give them consideration for implement them immediately. The one we if possible, based on the recommendations we then give, go require we for go national delegates conference. The party also go make decision on that.
All right. As the party still look into issues we get for do it for discipline people in the party, but one key thing where one of the elected member of parliament them be alleged say that when been forced for sign a document not for attend parliament.
Well, I don't feel say anybody force for sign document, and I'm not aware of the fact say they force anybody. APC, like I say, na a structured party. Whatever action and decision they get for do, lots and lots and lots of consultation they happen. And if you notice from June 27, where they announce results, not only yesterday, we leader make statement, public statement, get enforced address to the nation. Now, because they don't spend these last 3 months, they do several engagements locally and internationally, several consultations. They don't look at all of the odds, the possible ways where we for address waiting we face we serve as a nation. So that is how the APC they operate. So if it come to that level where the party they take a unanimous decision, nobody not get for be coerced. It is something people have to do willingly. And if the particular individual say no, they do them, they not force them. They not sign and nobody not force them. So I don't feel say that they not the correct presentation of what happened that day.
All right, still get for do with APC elected member of parliament. Them we see Usai. Presently, they know they attend parliament due to issues them where the party get with the elections. But again, people go say, the member of parliament they are not the ordinary people elect them. Why the party not think about the ordinary people than the party of himself not for take part in governance where that go above the ordinary people where they represent, where the member of parliament here they represent?
Like if you listen the statement where the leader delivered yesterday, the actions of the APC are just what you talk about. So it is all focused on the ordinary people of this country, as you call them, or as you refer to them. Democracy, na any country, na any give you the ultimate choice for choose who that you want, the ultimate right for choose who that you want for lead you. Now, they give you the ability for let yourself, make sure say this thing way you convince within yourself say no they go right. Now you only chance that one day for change them. You ultimate chance that one day for change them through the ballot box. So if we get the conviction, say the choice who the people make on the 24th of June 2023, based on the evidence that we get, not to waiting the Chief Electoral Commissioner give them the action where we don't take, now just for ensure say we protect the rights of them people in there, and for ensure say we get to the bottom so that the choice who they make, then we're able to get that choice there. And that is exactly what we action there about as a political party. So when I can hear people they say, oh, well, the people they vote, so the MPs then forgo. But what about the fact, say, we get a situation now where not only we as a political party, they question, the election result. It has been 3 months, and we still get issues with several institutions, democratic institutions. They find them difficult for accept the outcome of the June 24, 2023 elections. So that in itself not good for we democracy and not good for we country. And this not something we will go just sweep under the table. Look, I don't be active in election business now this country since 2007. And I have to say this with all honesty and sincerity, that what me see before 2023 elections, during and after, I never experience them in any election we don't happen at this country. We see blatantly people they team up, they aim and shoot directly at other people. They shoot directly at offices. They shoot directly. They prevent people from voting. I mean, you get a situation we say on polling day, plenty areas them. Ballot materials they not reach there on time. Some areas up to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You get side and even the RRFs we then supposed for record results on and not be available. I mean, we don't ever see them kind of thing. Then so for let people and say we for just sweep them under the carpet because they don't announce results, we for accept and everything for go as normal. What if tomorrow somebody can do worse?
Okay.
Then we go continue for the go merry-go-round and round and round and not really addressing the actual issues we face with.
Okay, in case you just tune in and join me inside the program Good Morning Salon, you did listen to CD Yaya Tunis in the National Publicity Secretary for the APC party. It start for the general update but the different thing the way the party don't do after the country be get winner of the election or the country be only election. Now we can go to another issue we get to do with a press statement yesterday we the leader make and also the agreed position with the Deutsch now forget a dialogue with the government. So see the Yaya Tunis. Now we see yesterday Dr. Samura Matthew Wilson Kamara make a statement. Also I outline different in them. Where you look at the issues them with state or where you look at the old situation yesterday, election done since June 26, 27. Why yesterday the public see Dr. Samura Kamara come out and make such a long statement? What really prompts this?
Well, like I say, in the first place, this now first address, in terms of live address to the people of this country and the international world. Yes, we don't put out press statements, but this not really the first. So it been get a lot for say to the people. It be need for first of all talk to them about waiting at the party in position again with regards to June 24 elections. It talk to them about the problems them where I highlight earlier, which they don't go through, the sufferings, the one that we don't lost their families, the one that we get in families them in hiding or we displaced, we run out of the country, the one that we did jail. It be need for talk to them also for appease them, and it be need also for let the country still know which side we stand as a political party, and more importantly, you know, a lot of misconceptions go down the way people and the misconstrue this whole issue about dialogue. You know, how it happened, who say come on waiting the inside it. So it be need also for address the nation on that. And we hear and clearly where a state say, you know, it come as a result of in short meeting where you get with President Bill, which they agree on, and how for map a way forward in a peaceful manner we will be able to address the issues that we I don't highlight earlier, and waiting the dialogue there about, as opposed to waiting we probably go see a lot of people go they say on social media and other quarters.
This old statement from Dr. Samura Kamara, something we do willingly on his own, or there is another way of him being pressured to say all of those things? Because already we get you and other people we don't come engage the public.
CDI Tunis go talk 200 times, but it not go get the same meaning as way Dr. Samura Kamara go talk. If somebody says something, for example, that, the APC leader don't go meet with President Bill. If CDI Tunis can explain, yes, so tell them go believe. But when Dr. Samura Kamara in self-talk, the people of this country, go no say yes, this is what we had, and also it been just but necessary that as presidential candidate and leader of the opposition or the main party, the APC, it be need for also come and talk to the people of this country, because since election done, like I say, this 9-1 address, and yesterday it addressed so many issues, several issues we go down put to rest, plenty of the doubts, plenty of the things that we people they feel say, they go wrong, it go down put them straight.
The program Good Morning Salon, they continue. Still inside the studios, we get the National Publicity Secretary for the APC party, CDI Tunis. CDI this morning for look at issues them way don't they happen after the election and self the speech where Dr. Samoa Kamara make yesterday in the party office. Before we go for that break, you may not start for talk about some of the things there where Dr. Samoa talk, especially we get for do with the dialogue between him and President Bio. Who stage presently this dialogue day?
Okay, first of all, before I go to the stage, make this clear to the nation, the membership, and the supporters. Then. The dialogue not in any way means say the APC don't move away from imposition of, first of all, the non-acceptance of the results, and imposition, say, the ECSL for ensure, say, we get the disaggregated data and so on and so forth. After the elections, we get plenty of overtures, locally and internationally. People then reach out to the party, say, look, we need for, make this, we need for talk. I like you disagree with person, say, even in war, mostly peace they come through the table. Where then they sit down and talk. So yes, when I don't get to our positions, we need to get them, we need to sit down and talk. And the two leaders they meet, they agree. So on the government side, the Peace Commission don't they facilitate this whole thing. We don't get meetings where interreligious council meet we, Council of Paramount Chiefs in Parliament don't meet we don't get meeting with cross-section of international partners them. And also, they all express the need, say, for dialogue. And the Peace Commission, when then they facilitate this, don't meet with we separately, and we make them very clear, say, this dialogue for being sincere, it for be credible, and we forget mediators, where they of international experience and standing, so that we go really address their issues they are, so get to the bottom of them. So at the end of the day, this could be beneficial to the people of Sierra Leone. It is not so much just us. The wrongs them will happen, they're so grave that they need to be corrected for the secure future of Sierra Leone and for the secure future of with democracy. So as it is now, Commonwealth we don't send a team now who don't do preliminary, engagements. Individually, government on their side and we on side, and also the both sides don't present them positions to their mediators they are through the Peace Commission. So we only they wait now for a date so that the actual dialogue and engagement itself could begin. But so far, Nyanda we did.
All right. After the election, one thing we they emphasize on that the election, the rigged. And yesterday, Dr. Samoa Kamara same way so emphasized on that same issue day. But according to the ECSN, the election been free and fair because up till now they not get court case. So if una think say the election na rig election, why you not go court?
Okay, we don't get this question severally. And I want for really take me time for explain this today to the people of this country. I don't even want for bring in the challenges and with the reservations we will get with the judicial system. Because I know in this particular case, and I go talk on this way blatantly and on it, I know we not give the judges them bad name it's because we not go court. For let you go court, you get for go challenge something, not to so. We no say we get we own elections result. We clearly show say we clearly based on the RRFs who collect from all across the polling centers in this country. We get them. So even if we go court, we present, we result say, now we result this. Now something we get for go challenge na court. Waiting we get for go challenge na court. Now the result where the ECSL announced. And that result still where the ECSL announced, the results not available. When they announce them, the very day where they announce, they put them on their site for a couple of hours, then take them off. Which is why, if you notice, everybody they ask for, election data, disaggregated data by stations or by centers where the ECSL don't refuse for make available. If the APC been grab go court, in the first place, let's understand, say, we get only 7 days as per law for challenge the elections result in a court. Any citizen will vote, get right for do that. You get only 7 days. Now, if you go court, you not get the result where ECSL announce, what till you go challenge.
But when I say get on your own,
we get with your own.
Why you not go publish and let it?
No, see? You cannot. The law now then it give the power for publish. When them publish, we know say wrong, and we know say what they publish wrong, what they announce wrong. We can take them, we go, we present we case to the court. But we cannot go to court and present we own case with their own facts no day. They don't hide their own facts from the rest of us. It just sounds like if I come say, oh, that close way substitute where so. That close is not correct. We don't talk say enough for where you know you get side for go lay complaint, say look the new close way for where. Then go ask you say where the close. If you're not able to show the close, how then go able court case? They're not going able court case. So if we don't get the result from the ECSL for go challenge now court, what you will get for go court for?
City.
You know, so it's all of the reservations we will get with the court, but it's not the primary issue where people get for understand that because of the non-availability of the elections result from the ECSL and then refusal for make it available to the rest of us.
So City,
you know, it be for make them very difficult within 7 days margin. Okay. They not make them available at all. So it's a good challenge.
CD, when you look at things that would happen way back from the housing and population census, voter registration, and to this stage where the country they another view they say the APC party they kind of been irrational to the citizens themselves because everything when they complain about just like for the country no move. You know, things that some of them on a decision yeah not get the patriotic face way on the claim say na on the fit for.
Well, if people want to be honest, everything we complain about before elections, now before prevent what happen during the elections. When the government come out, for example, say then they do the midterm census because of development purpose, we clearly come out and talk, say, no, not so for that. We had already do the midterm development plan. We not even implement it. How we go say census now for development? We've been clearly tell this nation, say, now for politics and now for election. And in the end, we see.
So all this not get nothing for do to your own self-benefit,
no,
stall
everything
democracy.
Where we caution this nation about, it been genuine and it been sincere. And if and only if government be listen to we at that time and work with we for address them issues, then they will come up. Substitute then things are not for be happening. Imagine government spend millions of dollars for print voter ID cards. ID now for able to identify people. Then come, they were not clear. It been shocking for what they see. Now government officials then been they defend that action day when in fact somebody for them be held accountable for that. So okay. A lot of money. I sure say even government now go get issues with this election. Because the SSF knows say plenty things not go right. And rightly so. Now that make we commend President Bill in self. Now Parliament tell we say we need for do elections review committee. Because in self in quiet moment go no say plenty thing wrong. But you not go understand why inside in Freetown with all of the money spent in Freetown we accessible. Voting materials don't reach some site till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Waiting go happen at the interior. You go imagine a lot of people with disenfranchised.
See the reason they have about election, not in the way you go say strange or normal. It don't be past elections them. So that is one thing where I mean ECSL can always say na a challenge them way reoccurring. So because of the far away distances.
So you don't justify with position. Then.
So on a position so totally different from material region. On a position about rigging of election.
Oh yeah, elections were been blatantly rigged.
And when I get evidence to that.
Oh yes, the results now the evidence, which is why we overemphasize and over-request.
What do you mean the results are the evidence?
The results where we get based on the RRFs collected from various stations across this country, which is why we overemphasized, even as we go into the dialogue, that the ECSL for help this country, then for help President Bill, then for help we all,
right,
for make their results and they are available. That's what we ask.
Before we go for a break, till we get for do with this the census, we remember the time we they announced say they will start the census. We be suicide the party back me tell supporters them not for take part in the census, and people say now because of una no say una no me tell una tell una people them not for take part. That's make una get all in concern there because most of them no me register.
Well, not to census data they care people go into elections. Now voter registration data they care people go into elections, not to census data. And the voter registration data clearly show how people register across this country with all the suppression, by the way, and with all the attempts for, prevent several people from registering. We all see how the voter registration data been look like, and the disparity, by the way, between the census data and the voter registration data.
All right.
So for us, we've been focused more on waiting to make really things that happen right now in this country. A lot of the things that we'll talk about, these were genuine concerns we will raise because we won't forget a free, fair and credible process. At the end of the day, everybody go accept.
Why you think they are not always right in your objection on issues? Why you think the APC party always right?
Look, some of we belong to political parties, but we are also very patriotic. You feel say a day in anybody interest. For let we get 3 months after election, people is still question the legitimacy of government. No, it's not in anybody interest. It's not in APC interest. It's not in President Bio or SLPP government interest. It's not in Israeli interest. I know they feel happy, and I sure say several Israelians know they feel happy that every time you get a government with heads of state, then they go for UN general meeting, you get one group, they demonstrate in favor, you get one group, they demonstrate against. Then those are not good things for a country.
Okay.
And the only way we could stop them things now for ensure say in dealing with certain issues, we put politics aside and head on genuinely and sincerely address the issues and that is why some of us are hopeful, and we pray that probably this dialogue will set the platform for that, for things to be really addressed sincerely, with all honesty, so that we not go get a repeat of the things that we Mr. Corner and the people and do now ECSL.
Continue for the with me inside the program. In name na Sidia Tunis, National Publicity Secretary for the APC party.
We don't talk about different things on the Apimodi party and the current party position on the dialogue. So over to you, CD. You last cue before we go for a break, you emphasize on sincerity and honesty. Many people would wonder if CDI Tunis really mean this, or you just want to portray the APC party as one we want peace in the country.
If you look at the way how the party don't carry itself since 2018, and even the way how we leader don't approach issues, how the leadership supporting we leader also don't approach issues, and for the mere fact say with all the things we don't go through, the membership and the support base of the party still remain calm, law-abiding, peaceful. They go tell you, say, the peace, the quiet, and the development of Sierra Leone in the interest of all Sierra Leoneans there, now the primary focus of the APC party.
But yes, so now they make long, rigid list and condition the way government for dance to.
No, we don't make condition for let government dance to anything. We put in with demands for ensure say we right the wrongs, we secure the future of this country, we strengthen the democracy, and we bring in credibility, integrity, and acceptance around with elections management bodies, with government institutions, so that every Sierra Leonean go enjoy justice, go enjoy peace, go enjoy tranquility, and go feel development where government supposed for do for better the lives of every Sierra Leonean. So we not make any unreasonable demand. We're going to make life difficult for Sierra Leoneans, or we're going to make things difficult for even governments. If only government willing for work with we, all of them demands they also will put forward. These are things we're doable, and which is why in anticipation, we and the people of this country, they still ask Mr. Kone and in people na ECSL for get with the results.
All right. Yesterday, the speech of Dr. Samoa Kamara mentioned say ECSL declare some seats them, na some districts them, where it not possible for the SLPP win seats then they. Which district then so, and why the party thinks say the SLPP government not supposed for win seats not in particular districts and they.
If you listen to me earlier, I talk says the results where Mr. Kone announced, they get a lot of statistical impossibilities. Now, the ECSL tell we say the threshold for let any political party score or get seat for be 11.9% of the total vote where then cast, valid vote where then cast in that particular district say. And based on the results where they announce, where they don't take off now, where me go get access to for do the analysis, we see a lot of inconsistencies. We see allocation of seats in some areas them where not correct. First of all, we get for no say now 4 elections happen inside one day. So when you go enter, you vote. When you enter at the polling station, then they give you the ballot paper for the presidential and the parliamentary. You cast the vote, then give you the ballot paper for the mayor or district council chairperson, and then for the councillor, right? You do all your voting before you come out. Now you get a situation where in some cases, on that same day, inside the same district, you get difference of 40,000 votes between presidential result and parliamentary result. So, I mean, these are some of the things where they informed what you would say. So we not just talk because we feel say we, for make things difficult. No. Things that happen we clearly not correct, and if we just sweep them under the carpet, it not go well for the democracy of this country or even for the future of Sierra Leone.
Right. One thing again where the party made a call for na rerun of the election. The APC party thinks it possible for let it rerun the June 23, 2023 election.
Not impossible. And that is why we demand them day in stages. And that is why we emphasize them very clear in certain areas than they. But in all of this, I emphasize on sincerity always, because that is key in how we get for proceed going forward. But not impossible. Everything possible, and we'll not take anything off the table as at now. And I will go into details of how the dialogue get for lookout, which we don't put forward, which we will not put forward. But I know they take anything off the table. I sure say the government themselves go get their own demands, we then go make. It is very important for the public for know that one day.
Okay.
Than in engagement, now give and take. You get for put your own forward, person get for put your own forward. Someday we go be solved easily. Someday we it go take time. Someday we not go be possible at all. We get for understand all of them dynamics then day. But as at now, the fact of the matter is, the Sierra Leone for be the paramount thing we'll for focus on. And with democracy, with feature and the fundamental rights then where we get as citizens for make choices, that one is very important for safeguard and for protect. And that is the focus of the APC.
So looking at the statement yesterday from Dr. Samoa Kamara, so many things that we talk, but one day I want to bring to your attention, we get for do with backlog payments of all elected NP, councillor and chairman of the APC party. That's a one of una condition or waiting?
Well, I'm not going to say that one. And like I said, the last thing I want for can do now for sit down begin to go into the details of what we put forward as far as it relates to the dialogue. Waiting Dr. Samura make that statement for admonish the MPs and the councillors, where probably they become apprehensive of and rightfully so, of waiting them feel say go happen, in terms of maybe things that way people and they post on social media, oh, when I go lost this, oh, the constitution say this, the constitution say that. So of course, people will become apprehensive. So that reassuring statements, strictly now for address that one, the MPs then we probably go to become G3, councillors we go to become G3, that is why. But I not go sit there say that they did not the position paper or not in the position paper.
Another thing again will come out are the issue of emphasis on loyalty and making sure that it not betray Salone people and that of the APC supporter. Where to really prompt Dr. Samoa Kamara for emphasizing loyalty to APC supporter? Anything you will trigger that? People
and therefore understand first of all, say like I said earlier, it don't take over 3 months where Dr. Samura Kamara not address the nation. But these 3 months plus, they do several engagements. And we also therefore understand, say, in this country, peace, democracy, tranquility very much essential. If President Bill and Dr. Samura Kamara meet, not in any way means say, one person don't betray the other. President Bill don't betray SLPP or Dr. Samura Kamara don't betray.
So would I get a view of that context?
If, for example, Dr. Samura Kamara go, we may have disagreements, but we are not enemies. So if, for example, Dr. Samura Kamara go function, and Chief Minister take picture, or somebody take picture where and Chief Minister team up they talk, then circulate all over social media. People begin get their own misconception about, then kind, reactionary approach to how people and they take certain things them. It be warrant for me make them think that they clear because some people and go misconstrue them kind of thing that the misconceptions.
The two people in question are Sierra Leone and them and Iva Biden, a leader in the your way. You think say them that picture there of Dr. Samoa Kamara and that of the Chief Minister for make on go to a certain extent for let Dr. Samoa Kamara emphasize on loyalty to owner?
I'm not going to say that not particularly that, but a lot of misconceptions they do on social media from everybody. It not necessarily mean for being members and supporters of the APC. Anybody can post anything based on waiting and see on social media. And you're right. For me, to be honest, if I go some side, and let's say if Lekwa in this radio now, so if anybody been there from government, what would they talk? Sometimes after the radio station, you go say, but let's take picture. That not gonna mean anything. But for some people, then go take them out away and begin spread rumors we're not correct. And their rumors, then plenty people then can take them for the doubt. And also a lot of people then be feel say because Dr. Samura no be do address with it, then go get their own misconceptions. So in emphasis on loyalty and not for betray people, it is not only for him. It is also for we self as citizens. We all make and we leader. We get for trust in them. We get for believe in them. And we also get for learn for believe in the judgment where then they make as leaders of this country. And in the judgment where we self they make as the leadership of the party. And in emphasis on loyalty also now for send a clear message to the citizenry of this country that we in the APC, we are together. We are not divided. And nobody not pulling the eye on the focus where we get. We now for ensure say we secure the future of Sierra Leone and for strengthening with democracy so that me and you go continue for enjoy the right we will get for choose with leaders.
Right. A quick one, Mr. Tunis. Economic challenge, hardship. Now one way Dr. Kamara yesterday talked about. So if the APC maintain governance presently, what you going to do different from the SLPP?
So many things. We believe say just from the onset, we get to be more compassionate, and we get for us to ensure, say, we get the interests of the people at heart. Now, government in responsibility for ensure, say, then create the environment, we go ensure, say, we get more employment. Government not necessarily mean for be the lead employer, but then go create the environment where go bring in more private sector, where go create more jobs for people. And that is lacking. And also we see, say, we're not able to generate much revenue, but we still busy to create jobs then where they bloat with wage bill. We will not say we not get the resources for finance. Some of the appointments that they make, it's just too much.
Okay.
I mean, we get youth minister, for example, deputy youth minister, we get youth advisor, we get youth aide, we get youth ambassador, you get youth commissioner, you get youth this, you get youth that, you get, you get rice specialist. We don't ever get rice specialist.
In the exception of rice.
No, I mean, you know.
In the exception of rice specialist. All entire women should be already there during APC time.
Make us say this. No, I mean, then whenever we come, where would they address? I always they read this. Oh, this be done they happen. And not mean say because it be done they happen, if for suppose for continue for they happen. This is my whole point always about the reason why people they elect governments. Now because the government then they can't tell we say, oh, this way this government they do and not correct. Oh, how they do otherwise. So if you can, you continue for do and if you do also, why you be criticize the other government?
So you want to not be set not a good example?
No, so with a good example, we economy be far more better than what you would see now. We were criticized for rice being 180,000 for 50 kg bag of rice. Then say there, where then can they go make it cheap? Today now 800,000. So which one is cheaper? 180 or 800,000. When I sit down to Nanaya say this airport terminal, where they don't build, and therefore cause problem for we in this country. All might be the Allah. Say APC, then the Allah. Now today, we they see the repercussions.
See?
What's in the happen? We country now one of the most expensive site for travel.
See, we need for break.
You see plenty people now in Guinea, then they go for take flight because it save them $1,000 just flying through Guinea than Sierra Leone. And they don't add other tax, by the way, $165 starting December. So these are the repercussions of some of the actions that we will see. So when they talk, it is not so much just about politics. So we care about the people of this country. We be done day before we manage them well, and we get the experience for manage them again. Okay,
continue for the with we see the at Eunice name in the National Publicity Secretary for the APC party, where they talk on the party then position and other activity that the party done the party. Now see the another issue here where you need for others apart from the dialogue where you say Onado agree to and Onadio now. Most time where the rumor can go around through social media about sit at home, let people not go outside, lock them shop. I mean, the accusation finger can point at Ona. For say most of the one they were the initiated idea they a strong member of the APC party.
You know, APC as big as we are, and if you say we need for hide behind anybody for, do protest or call for protest. I always they say government not forever wish for that. For let APC call for demonstration or protest or sit at home. We are structured, we get a membership of over 1 million. Even, and no district not in this country, we will not get past 5,000-10,000 supporters. So if we call for demonstration, it will get effects in the entire country. And we have never called for that, and we not feel say we need for. We want the peace and quiet of Sierra Leone. So when they point fingers, we can just smile. And they still say government not for wish for that.
So
for let APC call for demonstration.
From the last year August to this will be recently September, Una not get nothing.
Absolutely not. Absolutely nothing for do with them. If we want for call for demonstration, we will call for demonstration.
So why most say we
if we want for call for sit at home, we they call. enforce it at all.
So why most police can arrest you when they involved on the spot in the action can be some majority can be APC supporter.
Most of the people that police can arrest, who they go advocate for, that people who then they go arrest inside their homes. Inside their homes. And I tell you also, by the way, that plenty of the people will die August 10, not to street then die. Now inside their homes then die. So we get forget them things then they right. And we also get for able for distinguish between them things then they. Police also and the security sector generally get for learn for also know for distinguish between politics and then things then they. When something happen, you target certain group or you begin call names based on how people and they identify or point fingers and you react to that. You will also always go after the wrong people, and that we don't see repeatedly. So APC, we have not called for demonstration, and so also we don't continuously they call with people for stay calm, for stay peaceful. Even when we get the biggest confrontations,
right,
where they pull with MPs in our parliament. And that same day, they then go shoot in our office. We stayed calm. We have always been calm.
So what you go say to people, supporter in Sierra Leone, for say APC go continue to maintain the peace and order and quiet inside the country, so governance go move smoothly.
We go continue for ensure say we do them things. We go guarantee the secure future of Sierra Leone and with democracy. And I also want this membership for continue for trust in the leadership of the party. Now the two leaders they don't agree for with dialogue. Let us please believe in that and give them a chance. And as they engage, let us also government and us ensure say it is done in a sincere manner,
right,
and the people of Sierra Leone are then at the utmost priority.
Almost them done inside the program. How you go assess the president's speech? Now you engineer.
I think we need a whole lot of program for that, but I see a lot of inconsistencies and unrealistic statements they made in that speech. And I also will not get time, but the one area particularly, and we don't see the government of the United States don't respond to that. Now this idea say not to really, this idea say he was forced for interfering into the elections process. The international community, especially the U.S. government, we all know their position when it comes to democracy, free, fair, credible elections. They emphasize that. And it is not only limited to Sierra Leone. That is why they spend a lot of resources for strengthening democratic institutions so people then will continue for enjoy the right for ensure say then freely, fairly, and with credibility elect the leaders, then we go govern it. So any side and see say problem they then go voice them out and then go take actions. We don't see they don't take actions in other countries, and even before the election in Liberia, they'd already send the signal. So it is not only limited to Sierra Leone, and so I not feel safe voicing out the strong reservation on the elections results. Now interference in with democracy.
Indeed, CDI will need time for that, but still plenty think we be with guests inside the program. Good Morning Salon. CDI at Tunis name, National Publicity Secretary for the APC Party. Once more, thank you, we be with guests inside this edition of the program. Good Morning Salon.
Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure, and I look forward for coming again and again and again.
Okay, well, CDI at Tunis be they talk about the party, the agreement position where they don't get with government for talk on the outcome of the June 24 election and other activity also is surrounding the APC party. Well, as always, Michael Sambola produced this edition of the program. Good Morning Salon. DJ K-Man give technical support. Jaffa Mans Davis and the rest of the IT team make una get we live on our Facebook page. And we say plenty thank you to Mange Mansare we give support for make this edition of the program. Good Morning Salon Mituna. We will bring this edition come to you this Wednesday morning. Mena Sapti Kalonde say stay tuned to this frequency and goodbye. And members say we get support from Central University as in the support to the democracy for bringing this program to una every day. Well, we will bring the program this morning. My name is Usman Kamara. Bye bye.